Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Turfway Park here on Wednesday. It is the 13th of December, 2023. Gonna look at the fifth race from Turfway, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the fifth from Turfway, which is allowance optional claimer per $74,000. Races for fillies, 2-year-olds who never won a race in the main claim starter or state bred race, or who never won 2 races, optional claim price $50,000. We have a field here of, let's see as my iPad craps out, field of 13 horses entered, 13 horses in AE, so only 12 could take the lap around the main track, which is 1,600 meters in circumference or a mile on the all-weather Tapeta surface. My top selection here, I'm going to go take the number 8 horse here, Cat's Cave. I'm going to go 8539 in the superfecta. 8539 Super, top selection, 8 horse Cat's Cave. This 2-year-old filly by Golden Sense. Michael Tomlinson trains this one. Joe Rocco Jr. gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the end of November at Churchill. Mile net 16th in a Star Lounge race, 50,000, and the horse won by 2 1/4 lengths that day. And he just kind of stalked around the race course. When he found the room a little bit wide late, he took off clear. That was a very good run. He ran his career best that day. Coming to Tapeta for the first time, I don't think should be a problem. He has that forwardly paced to win, and I think he could, get the trip to win. Prior to that, he ran on the lawn at Churchill, mile allowance race, 100,000 at the end of September. A very tough race. He finished 7 by 6 1/4 lengths that day. Had a very bumpy trip. He never really could get out until late in the race, and he just wasn't comfortable that day. It wasn't his day to win. And then the main special weight Colonial over the 6 on the dirt. He won by a length that day, and he tracked all the way around the race course. When he quickened up, he went away with it. A very good run. He could be on the front end, but he could gain some ground also from the back. I think gaining from the back on this track isn't bad at all. I think it's something if you noticed, you just want to, you don't want to be with the pace setters early on in this race. I think you want to. You want to just be a little bit out of it by the quarter pole and then make that one big giant Zenyatta run. I think he could do that kind of run. Not like Zenyatta, but you know what I mean. But I'm going to use him here on the ticket. I think the 5-horse Ripperton for Paulo Lobo and Geraldo Corrales could win also. Most recently in Optional 100 Keeneland in mid-October over the mile 16th. He finished second by a length. He got caught late, but he ran his heart out fighting back late. He ran his heart out that day. Prior to the Pocahontas over the mile at Churchill, he finished 5th by 17 lengths, never really getting into it. And then in the debutante at Ellis over the 7 in November, in October, in August, there we go, one of the months, he ran in Ellis in the debutante this year. He finished second by 2 lengths. He was gaining that day. He just needs something more, but he ran his heart out. Coming here today, another horse, if he could gain some ground, I think he could get the trip to win at 5-1. Let's use him in the late pick 5 that begins with this race. But to recount my selection for the 5th from Turfway, going to take the 8-horse Cat's Cave, give kudos to the 5-horse Ripperton, 8539 Super, 85 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.